Hey friends, today I'm revisiting the worst movie that I have seen since Jurassic World Dominion, The Good Dinosaur. The Good Dinosaur is bad, like really bad. I have yet to see another Pixar movie that is as boring and painful to watch as this one. The writing for this movie is painfully awful. Why did his dad take him out in the middle of a storm? It's basically like Mufasa's death scene from The Lion King, but with no depth or anything. Arlo's dad was killed by a wave caused by a storm, and yet later in the movie, this doesn't even kill Arlo. This makes no sense, Pixar. And I can't even stand Arlo either. His voice is really annoying, and he's so obnoxious that it hurts. Spot was okay. I sorta like the Sam Elliott T-Rex, but the only real character that I like in this movie is Thunderclap. And even then, Thunderclap was barely even on screen anyway. He has like a total of 2 minutes of screen time. Even when this movie doesn't have horrible writing, this movie is boring as f. This movie is the exact textbook definition of a tech demo. And it's also the textbook definition of style over substance. And even with the very little substance that this movie has, it is awful. The only good scene in this movie is when Arlo and Spot basically just tell each other about their family using sticks and very little words. That is the only good scene in this boring movie. The story for this movie could have been interesting. The title, The Good Dinosaur, implies that Arlo is the only good dinosaur left after all the rest of them have been turned evil. The story that we did get is so vanilla and boring. Humans and dinosaurs are coexisting, and yet the dinosaurs turn out to be farmers. That's it? This movie could have had such a unique, cool plot. Like, imagine dinosaurs living in a modern city with humans. But no, the story has to go for a boy with a dog story, and the human is basically a dog, while the boy is a dinosaur. There's plenty of potential for a human coexisting with dinosaurs story, not this. This movie is not even memorable to make up for it. At least the Black Cauldron wasn't extremely boring. At least it was memorable about how bad it was. At least this movie had a story. It did indeed have a story. Even Ralph Breaks the Internet is better than this garbage movie. The Good Dinosaur sucks. It is the worst Pixar movie by far. The one main thing about this movie that I liked was the animation. But guess what? This is a Pixar movie. That's a standard for Pixar. I'm sorry, if you do indeed like this movie, then go ahead and keep watching it if you really want to. I'm gonna stay out of it. At least if this movie wasn't horribly written, then I would score it higher. But this is the worst Pixar movie by far. This movie deserves to go extinct. I'll see y'all later. I hope you liked this video.